Hello and welcome to today's instructional call. I'm Dr. David Moffat, and today we're going to be talking about how to achieve success, be it in your business, be it in your role in a business as an employee or as an owner. The path to success is quite simple. It's simply a paint by numbers process where you follow the yellow brick road. All you need to do to be successful is find a pathway to success, follow that pathway every step of the way. Failure comes as a result of deviation from the pathway. We all know that when Dorothy wanted to find the Wizard of Oz, all she needed to do was follow the yellow brick road, because the yellow brick road was her pathway to the wizard. Along the way, Dorothy ran into difficulties each and every time that she departed or was distracted from the yellow brick road. It's the same with life. It's the same with business. When we're focused on the pathway, the result is pretty well guaranteed. It's the same when baking a cake. If you're baking a cake, there is a set list of steps and procedures that you need to complete in a set order to ensure that you end up with the cake that you desire. When you're baking a cake, you can't complete the steps or instructions in any order that you choose. You know, you can't put the icing on before you put the cake in the oven. Got to make the cake mixture first, not last. So when making the cake, the instructions are important. Now, the good thing about success is that when people are successful, success leaves clues. There are plenty of books written about success, and there are plenty of successful people who have achieved success by following the wisdom and the methodologies of successful coaches who have coached ordinary clients to have extraordinary results. And these results have been achieved by those clients because those clients followed the instructions and the teachings of their coach. The pathway to success, as I said, is simple. All you need to do is paint by numbers, follow your instructions, and of course, do the work. Nobody falls off the path to success. People fail to achieve success because they behave their way off the pathway to success. And the pathway to success is simply a green line that people follow. It's known as the green line in Simon Bowen's futures model. I'm going to share with you my iPad screen and draw out the futures model of Simon Bowen so you can see how, in its simplicity, the green line works and the pathway to success works. I'm not sure why my iPad is not connecting itself to the... Let's just plug it in again. There we go. Let's try that now. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. Excellent. So there you can see, in its simplicity, the Simon Bowen futures model. Up here, we have success. It's not very clear, is it? Let's get a different color. Okay, let's rub that out. Let's go to here. Bring this up. Do it in black. Right, success. There we go. Success is here. It's that simple, really. And as I mentioned before, the pathway to success is simply a green line. We follow. It's as simple as that. A coach's role is to prevent his clients from behaving their way off the green line. As I said, people fail to achieve success because that's what they do. They behave their way off that pathway of success. They behave their way off the green line. The only question that a client needs to be asked is this one. And that is simply, at the start, how soon should you jump on the green line? Because as time goes by, the space between success and failure increases. And so at this point, it is more difficult to jump on the green line than at this point at the start, because time is important in achieving that pathway to success. A successful coach will guarantee the pathway will lead their client to success, just as long as the client does not behave themselves off that pathway. So the other two pathways are, of course, the pathway to failure and, of course, a pathway to failure is a simple pathway because it's the pathway of doing nothing. And so we know that the longer we take to do nothing, the more we get a result like that. Things get worse from doing nothing. The third pathway that we have, of course, is a pathway in the middle, which is the zigzagging road of DIY, trying to do it yourself. You have some wins, but you also have some losses. Some things work, some things don't, because you're trying to invent but you're not following. Not following a recipe. You're making stuff up. And so you will have some wins along the way, but you will have some losses. And eventually, because you've done DIY, with time, this gap gets wider. And so those are the reasons why following a successful process is so important. People fail to be successful because they try to work out their own pathway rather than find a proven pathway and follow it. And that adds years. It adds years to their journey. And those years are never recovered. People also fail to follow the instructions they are given, and they create their own detours and roadblocks. It's like leaving the freeway. And of course, the other way that people fail is that they simply stop following the path to success and they fail to do the work. And that's, they fall off or they behave their way off the green line. They stop moving along the green line. Now, the thing about success that's right. Let's try this one. Yeah, let's get some green on there. Green. The thing about success is that if it was easily achieved, everyone would achieve it. It's not finding success that it's difficult. It's maintaining yourself on the pathway and doing the behaviors that give you the results. So again, that question is very simple. How long should you wait? How long should you wait before you enter the time? Because waiting adds years. And not everybody has years to wait. Sometimes people get to here and they have embarrassment, but they should have started sooner. There is one other pathway. I will say there is one other pathway that's not included on here. And it is this pathway. And that pathway is the fast track. And all that that pathway is get off there. Is this one. Do stuff faster. Shorten the time frame. Get there quicker. It's do the same stuff on the green line. All you're doing is just compressing the result. But you get there quicker. And of course, the aim of life is to find our pathway to success, find another pathway to success, find another pathway to success. Sometimes that's all oops, let's get that off there. Excuse me. Change color. It's all with the same coach. Sometimes it's with different coaches. But each coach will improve your results. No coach will give you this result and this result. So there you have it, the futures model. The most important thing is that at the moment, you are here and you want to get here. So follow the green line. You want to be successful in your job? Follow the path to success. You want to be successful in your business? Follow the path to success. And you'll get there. It is really that simple. Thanks for being on this call. Thanks for watching the replay.